Now I'm going to remind you about metric units. First of all, let's look at mass. This is a kilogram. A kilogram is a good chunky mass. I have a mass of about 70 kilograms. Your mass might be about 30 or 40 kilograms. Kilo means 1,000. So a kilogram is made up of 1,000 grams. A gram is pretty light. This might be about a gram. So we use kilograms as the standard unit of mass. 1,000 grams is a kilogram. Kilo means 1,000. A kilometre is 1,000 metres. A kilogram is 1,000 grams. A kilobee is 1,000 bees. So let's look at 7 kilograms. If each kilogram is 1,000 grams, 7 kilograms is 7,000 grams. We've multiplied by 1,000. Let's start with 1.8 kilograms. So again, we multiply by 1,000. That's more than 1,000 grams. It's nearly 2,000 grams. It's 1,800 grams. What about half a kilogram? That's a big pack of spread from the fridge. So half a kilogram, 0.5 kilograms. Again, we multiply by 1,000. It comes to 500 grams. Right, here's some quick questions for you. Copy down the question and change each of these into grams. Okay, off you go. Right, answers. Number 1, so that is 4,000 grams. Number 2, that is 3,700 grams. We've multiplied by 1,000. Number 3, that's a bit more than half a kilogram. That's 600 grams. And number 4, multiply that by 1,000, we get 2,070 grams. Now, 1 metre is 100 centimetres. Centi means 100th. So 1 metre is made up of 100 centimetres. Let's say we had 3 metres. That's going to be 300 centimetres. I've multiplied by 100. Let's say we have half a metre, that's 0.5 metres, it's going to be 50 centimetres. 1.4 metres is going to be, times 100, 140 centimetres. I'm about 183 centimetres tall. That's 1.83 metres, about 6 foot tall. You might be about 1.5 metres tall. Let's go for 3.08 metres. Again, multiply by 100, we get 308 centimetres. Right, here's some more questions for you. This time, change them all into centimetres. Okay, off you go. Right, answers. Number 1, 6 metres is 600 centimetres. Number 2, 5.2 metres is 520 centimetres. We're multiplying the number by 100. Number 3, that's going to be 172 centimetres. And number 4, that's less than a whole metre. That comes to 70 centimetres. 1 centimetre. If you look closely at your ruler, you'll see that 1 centimetre is divided up into 10 millimetres. 1 centimetre is 10 millimetres. So if we had 3 centimetres, that's going to be 30 millimetres. Here we're multiplying the number by 10. So if we had 4.3 centimetres, each centimetre is 10 millimetres. That's going to be 43 millimetres. If you have just half a centimetre, 0.5 centimetres, that's going to be 5 millimetres. Think about your ruler. Count out 5 millimetres, that's half a centimetre. Okay, some more questions for you. This time change these centimetres into millimetres. Right, question number 1. 8 centimetres is 80 millimetres. Each centimetre is 10 millimetres. We've multiplied that by 10. Number 2. 40 centimetres is 400 millimetres. That's about that long. Number 3. 2.6 centimetres. That's going to be 26 millimetres. And the last one, that's less than a centimetre, that's very small, that is just 3 millimetres. So a metre is about this long, about the length of my arm to the middle of my body. It's one of my big strides. If I walk with big strides, I can measure things out in metres quite accurately. Now, if you do one complete lap of the running track, that's 400 metres. If you did 2 laps, 800 metres, you're getting close to a kilometre. A kilometre is 1,000 metres. It's less than a mile, but it's getting on towards being a mile. Now, let's have a look at 1 kilometre. 1 kilometre. Kilo means 1,000. So 1 kilometre is 1,000 metres. That's more than 2 laps of the running track. If you ran for 7 kilometres, that would be a long race. That would be 7,000 metres. To change from kilometres to metres, we're multiplying by 1,000. So if you ran for 4.5 kilometres, that's about 3 miles or so, that would be 4,500 metres. I'm multiplying the numbers by 1,000. If you only ran 0.8 kilometres, that's less than 1,000 metres, it's going to be 800 metres. Again, I've multiplied the numbers by 1,000. That's 2 laps of the running track. Right, some questions for you. Change these kilometres into metres. Copy the question and write out the answer. Don't forget your units on the end. You're changing kilometres to metres. Okay, off you go. Okay, so question number 1. 6 kilometres is 6,000 metres. Every kilometre is 1,000 metres. Number 2, again, we need to multiply this by 1,000. 25 kilometres is 25,000 metres. Number 3, that's less than 2 kilometres. It's less than 2,000 metres. It's 1,700 metres. And number 4, that's half a kilometre. That is 500 metres. Right, download the worksheet and give it a go.